Hi, this is Dr. Frank Lehman. I want to thank you for joining me and I want to welcome you. Today, I want to talk about being an individual and what that means and how we need to strike out on our own and preserve who we are, not get lost in a culture that wants to envelop us and make us what it wants. Look, if you're a good person and you're contributing positively, be confident in that and keep working every day to improve on it. There are some who've abandoned their independence. They look for someone or something else to provide it for them. They wait and they wilt, hoping someone will provide their happiness, success, and destiny. Some of us are abandoning our rugged individualism, and it is weakening the individual, the community, and our country. A weaker individual creates weaker communities. Weaker communities destroy the fabric of a great country. Kierkegaard is a great philosopher who I admire and I've read extensively. He advocated the strength of the individual as part of the greater whole. He is widely considered to be the first existentialist philosopher, and his perspective is still relevant today. Existentialism emphasizes the primacy of individual existence and an accounting for the unqualified freedom to make of myself whatever it is or whatever it is we will. It's an awesome responsibility of employing the freedom appropriately without being driven to self-destruction or harm of others. That's a big responsibility. And that kind of responsibility is what I speak to. I'm not talking to the unethical. I'm talking to those who want to be greater, not in diminishing others, not getting there by stepping on someone else, but by climbing up on your own. And then once you're up, you reach down and you help someone else. You mentor those around you, and you allow others to mentor you until you get where you want to be. The value of our thoughts to positively impact and the anticipated value of the sum of the products of each possible outcome and the relative probability that it will occur. We must create a sense of ourselves, an intelligible account of why something happens by our choosing, an explanation that can be proven false or correct. It is not our circumstance alone that we choose an action. The power of overcoming circumstance is the power we have over our mind and the direction we let it travel to make the choices that will improve our situation or decline it. We need to be consciously aware, mindful of our thoughts, speech, and action. There are those who will attempt to get to us. They'll bait us, they'll be caustic, and they want a caustic response. We cannot allow circumstances or caustic people to limit us or change us to the negative. We are going in a positive direction. Circumstances need, to the best of our ability, to be thwarted by the strength of our resolve, our awareness, and our judgment. We aren't just born with these things, but those who know success know how to manipulate this in others, or know how to control it in themselves, and know how to resist it and not be manipulated by it. By the path I forge and advocate to those who I develop, it will be ethics, it will be professionalism, it will be independence, but it'll also be creativity and innovation, a strong social network, and the product will be positive for humanity. I'm not interested in manipulating others, but control and performance in myself. I am interested in daily growth and development to achieve a higher state of understanding, to gain wisdom, and to help others grow and succeed, to allow others to see the power that resides within them, and to forge a positive result. You cannot arrive at your destiny by letting someone else navigate. So Kierkegaard has it right. We have to embrace our independence and our self-driven motivation to achieve. Yet we are not islands unto ourselves. Rather, we are social, and our system of culture is designed to be traversed with dependence upon others. It's not a vacuum. So we must have self-reliance, We have to develop these attributes as part of our growth. Success and achievement here are not just of money, power, and resources. They can be, but it's also of education, philosophy, wisdom, and our impact on humanity. No matter the circumstance, if you have taken the time to develop yourself, you can combat the negative and impress upon any situation your positive, and that positive has a ripple effect. Like a pebble in a still pond, your positivity can permeate your sphere of influence and beyond. Sounds a little bit Boy Scout. And yes, that's just who I am, and I believe that, and I've seen the principle at work, and I know it to be true, and I want you to adopt it. When you do your daily self-development, I want you to understand what you're doing. You're building yourself. So the you of 5 years from now is going to be better than it was today. You're also utilizing coping skills that improve and protect you in a harsh world. Develop your knowledge and understanding, because this will allow you to be independent and not relying on others. For the overtrust and dependence on others diminishes your individual impact. Grow yourself in cognitive maturity, creating an internal mental state that is strong but flexible, forgiving but not foolish, aware but not obsessive, disciplined but not compulsive. Work to improve your physical state to retain your independence for as long as you can. The longer you are able to grow and develop and share that as a positive impact of your life, and the longer you can do it, the longer you can sustain that, the greater your legacy. I appreciate you following me on Twitter. I appreciate you reading my book, Success Through Logical Thinking. I appreciate you listening to my podcast. I appreciate all your support, and I am committed to you. I want to help you immerse yourself in the positive. I want to help you immerse yourself in effective daily training that's going to move your future to a much brighter place. I wish you well. Thank you.